set, and away they go from that 1400 meter marker. Golden Aspen ridden along at the back of the field in the early stages. Miss Soho towards the inside began well. Run for Isla locks onto that one. Lady Elliot's right there too. Summer of Dreams in the yellow sleeves is towards the outside. Then came Stormy Choice, Kill Shot further back in the field, followed by Bad Hair Day, Beguiling races behind that. Then Splendid Season. Further back in the field is Count Your Chances. The favourite Boom Boom is in the pink colours just behind Stormy Choice, and they followed by Striking Angel, Rose Tinted and Golden Aspen further back now as they come towards the final 500 metres, and the leader out there is Miss Soho, leads the way from Run for Isla in second, Rose Tinted third. Then came Lady Elliot in behind those, followed by Striking Angel, then Golden Aspen, Kill Shots down the middle in the yellow and pink. Summer of Dreams is further back in the field, followed by Stormy Choice towards the outside, then Boom Boom now as they come to the final 300. Run for Isla, Rose Tinted and Miss Soho, the three of them. Stormy Choice is a big runner on the outside as well. Then came Lady Elliot, Rose Tinted down the inside, taken on by Stormy Choice on the outside. Then comes Boom Boom further back. Stormy Choice is in front from Rose Tinted down the inside. Lady Elliot's down the middle. Stormy Choice, Rose Tinted, Run for Isla. Stormy Choice got there. Second place I think may have gone to Boom Boom. The Run for Isla's involved there with also down the inside Rose Tinted. And fourth to number 5, Rose Tinted, 7 ticks, 6, 12, 5. Stormy Choice in the black cap and blue body on the outside. Boom Boom started to get going late. Lady Elliot was involved there down the middle. Run for Isla and Rose Tinted stayed on. They were more or less in front the whole way, and then dropped back into third and fourth into the closing stages. But Stormy Choice has drifted right to the outside of the track there and stayed on best of all. 7, 6, 12, 5, the numbers for the last. Thank you very much to everyone for joining us here on World Sports Betting Grand Heritage Day. It's been a lovely day for racing, lovely racing as well. Thank you to everyone for joining us. Well done to all the winners, and thank you to World Sports Betting for their sponsorship.
Okay, so that's how we round off the afternoon. Well, and Clyde, he was keen on the chances of the 7th Stormy Choice. Last minute change, but it turned out to be an effective one. And the winning stable is that of Mr. David Nieuwenhuizen. And of course, the representing the groom, who is Carlos, is Edward. Edward, there's a check for Mr. Carlos, who's done a super job. And well done to you guys who've done a super job. Yes, it's been a quiet time for the stable, but I'm sure you will bounce back. And hopefully this is the turning point.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay. So, yeah? All right, thank you very much. Luyolo. Now, I had to actually get reminders as to what Luyolo means. It means a natural leader, and he's done that. He has actually led them home in race number 9. Nice to meet you, Louis. Yeah, nice. Thank you so much. And, of course, nice way to run off the afternoon. It's been an up-and-down afternoon, very competitive afternoon, but you got your winner.
Yeah, no, it was unfortunate this morning when I found out that that was in the main race. Got scratched, but you know, I've already committed with other rides, so I just had to stay on. And you know, the last race, David said to me, he's very confident this filly. He thinks she can really win. Just ignore the last 2 runs, and she did exactly that.
Yeah, I liked Paisley Park as well.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Apparently, you know, he's a nice horse, but obviously today was unfortunate. He woke up with the temperature, but we just, you know, you press on.
Okay, so now back to Cape Town tomorrow. It's a busy time for you, so I'm sure now you're going to be refreshing and rebooting for tomorrow.
It's not easy to refresh.
Reboot?
Yeah, you reboot a little bit with the little time you have. But yeah, fortunately it's Sunday, so I don't have to do any work in the mornings. But yeah, looking forward to Cape season. You know, all the changes, everything is looking fantastic, and the racing is looking well. And I've got some nice rides too.
Indeed. You're talking about refreshing and rebooting. Maybe this will help along the way. Not that the riding masters or anybody are looking, but good luck to you and Brett and all the guys associated with the stable. We follow you guys. We enjoy watching you guys with your success, and hope to meet you again.
Thank you. Yeah, I'd love to come here again for David. You know, he's got a very nice horse. But yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Thank you so much. Have a good trip. I was saying the last time we met was actually over breakfast somewhere in Kamara Crossing years ago.
You've got a good memory.
Yeah.
But welcome back.
Thank you so much. And just come through. And yeah. And well done for this one. It's been a good bit quiet. But I think you have been, I found you on the racetrack when I first came. So you are a veteran. Your looks belie that. But I think you know that these things, all stables go through that.
Yeah, look, we've been going through a really quiet patch, and it's difficult to get out of those patches. You know, things don't seem to go right. I managed to get Louis on, and I know what I think he's such a good rider. He's a top jockey. I'm not just saying that because he won here. You just watch him ride around the country. He brings him home at any old price and that. And I said to him, this filly's she's in a good space. Ignore the last 2 runs. Don't even worry about that. You ride her as you find her. Yeah, she'll have a bit of pace. And he switched off very quickly. She settled so nicely for him. But he's a seriously good jockey, and I thank a lot for him turning the stable around. And then a big thanks to Zane Kirsten and Ascot Stud, well done. And I must, my sponsors, Hollywood Bets, thank you very, very much for the sponsorship. It really, really helps. So big thanks to Anthony and the team, and hopefully many more to come.
You know what? As the race was run, and I was looking at the reading, and then it suddenly came to me, this was the first horse, one of the first horses Mr. Kirsten brought to you, because we were always talking about how the looks, we went leaned towards the mother's looks, Stormy Coast.
Yes, look, he had the one in the previous race, Stormy Winter.
That's right.
Stormy Winter was the first horse that he brought to my stable in that. And she's a Karari. She should go the same direction, the distance, 14, probably 16. We've obviously been racing over far short to being a young filly. The last 2 starts didn't work out for us. We've just drawn on the bad side of the track. I think, she'll go on from here. Louis said she's a really easy filly to ride. She's not an easy filly to travel, I must tell you, because she has problems travelling, and that normally probably loses the races. So we try and race. She's done well at the VAAL, and hopefully we can keep her at the VAAL. And I think she'll win a couple more. Hopefully Louis can come up here as well. Yeah. As I said before, I'm not going to say any like say underrated. He's far from that. He's way better. So I'd like to see other people use him when he comes up here as well.
And I think the question I know you'd love to avoid, but you can't avoid, when are we going to see the superstar?
We've got a lot of discussions with the new owner that's involved in it. It's up to them, and we're going to obviously talk on, and decide his future. And so there's a lot to come in, obviously, that will be disseminated amongst the racing fraternity. But at this point, it looks like early January, and then obviously we'd look at the Triple Crown, if possible. We see how it goes, and obviously he must be at his best, and we've got a lot of good things waiting in line for him. So this makes things a lot more positive from being so quiet. Yeah.
So happy to see you with a superstar like that. Good things happen to good people, and
Yeah.
Good things will happen again.
Yeah, thank you very
Be
much.
positive.
And again,
thank you so
Hollywood
much.
Bets, thank you very much.
Thank you, my
Cecil,
brother.
thanks
Thank you.
thanks
Thank you
for
so
being
much.
here.
Thank you so
Cheers.
much. Thank you. All right, so yeah, of course, we can't forget that.
Okay, when are we going to spend that? Tonight.
We'll talk about it. Okay, so that is the story of racing today, and the last word to the Nevenades and stable, and they've taken out the last race with a Stormy choice. Thank you very much to the entire team, of course, Clyde and Nakib with their commentaries, and of course the production team led by Ricky De Silva, and of course my long-time sister here, Mabel, and the entire team here in the box, and of course to you. Hopefully it has been an enjoyable afternoon. We'll see you again soon. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and of course don't forget, it is racing that keeps us alive, and it is the king of sport of kings.